know it's been a while. This is part 3, I do believe, of the small block 350. I did get some parts, intake bolts, billet. Got a whole gasket set. Pair of valve covers, may or may not use. Dug out my fuel pump, Holly fuel pump, because I'm going to electric fuel pump because this block doesn't even have the hole. Well, it does, but it's not casted through. So going to electric fuel pump, that's great. Yeah, it is. So the plan was to redo this valve cover. Yes, this is the color that I'm going with. If you don't like it, well, tough. I had to touch up something, but the paint was too fresh, so when I went to go spray it again, it shrinked up, so I just wanted to redo that valve cover anyway, so we'll get that probably tonight or tomorrow. But to recap, block, for what it is right now, there's no cam in it. Well, it's got the stock cam in it still. I put my carburetor on, my other one. This is the one that was on my truck originally, but I took it off because I'm putting bigger jets in the primary and taking the jets out of the primary and putting them in the secondary, and then getting bigger jets for the main journal thing. But so I think it's, yeah, because the primary jets are bigger than the secondaries, so if you just take those and put them in the secondaries and then get bigger ones for the primaries, you'll get more fuel, so it kind of boosts up your carburetor. So I got the carburetor rebuild kit. I'm going to attempt to rebuild it. I've seen a few videos, some older guys done it, and it looks pretty easy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wing it and put her on. I think what happened to this one was, I think one of my floats got a hole in it, so it's just letting all the fuel in, which is fine, but I don't need all that fuel. So shout out to my uncle for giving me a cast iron intake. So this is a stock intake, don't need no fancy aluminum Edelbrock intake. You can do the same thing with a stock intake. My dad is running a big cam in his 454, and he has a stock intake, so it doesn't really matter. It's just lighter weight. So yeah, painted the balancer, painted the timing chain cover. This color does look good when it's, when it looks right. This valve cover is done. It's perfect. Besides that one, so I'll definitely run the colored ones for a while, and then I will switch over to the chrome ones if I go to a car show or something. Got a chrome water neck. Oh, what else did I get? Oh yeah, this is what else I got for free. We'll get to these in a minute. Some long tube headers. Some really good long tube headers. So yeah, same uncle that gave me the intake gave me some long tube headers. So we might be running some long tube headers on the old 68 here. So I'll probably sand them down this weekend and paint them up. They got bigger runners. I think these are 1.25 inch or 1.5 inch runners, so they're big guys, because I think my shorties are actually smaller than this, so these might flow a little bit better. So, but not holding my breath. I think they're the same runners, but I think these are a little bit bigger, so we might have to measure out the shorty headers. But I got some long tube headers. May or may not run them, because then I have to go to the exhaust shop again to have them fit. So I probably will. So long tube headers, and then later down the road, we might be running with a MSD box. This is, I can't pronounce that name. It's some kind of brand, but he said this is sort of kind of brand new. So might run that one or the good old fashioned MSD ignition. So I might run with the MSD because I kind of know more about the MSD more than Myler, or yeah, I think that's the name. So we might run with the MSD. He said if you run one, keep the other, or sell it. He's like, if the headers don't work for you, sell them, get your money, and buy a good set. So I don't know, those might fit. If not, we'll do some bashing. They'll fit. But yeah, didn't really expect to get MSD boxes. I was expecting just to get headers from them, but he was like, you planning on running the MSD on your truck? I'm like, later down the road I might, but I don't know, because the boxes are pretty expensive. Well, hey, I got a good one and a fairly brand new one that's still in the box. If you want to use them, take them. If you don't, well, sell them. But I'm probably gonna use them, so yeah, more than likely the MSD. So yeah, big plans. 2021 is becoming a really good year, so yeah, really nice. So let me know down in the comments what should I was about to say what should, not what shit. What should I go with? What color? Should I paint it the gold, or should I just paint it black or silver, or like a dark gray? I ain't gonna paint it silver. That silver, this silver right here, fades off and it just looks nasty. So dark gray, black, or the old copper color, burnt copper. So let me know down in the comments. I'll probably clean that up this weekend because I have no time right now. Well, I mean, I do, but to make it look perfect, you know, I'll rather take my time and spend a whole Saturday morning working on and getting all cleaned up. So yeah, that's pretty much it for part 3 of what I've gotten in the past 2 weeks since part 2. So not much, but it's something. So really, I haven't spent any money on, well, he pretty much saved me $150 on not buying a whole brand new intake. So yeah, if it saves me $150, so be it. It saved me $150, so I can buy, you know, something else. So yeah, long tube headers. That's awesome. That's gonna pretty much wrap it up for part 3 of the small block 350 build. Don't expect videos, a lot of videos, because the plan is not really to put the motor in this summer or this coming up fall or winter. Not the winter that we're in, the end of 2021. So it might happen next summer because, you know, I don't want to dump a whole bunch of money into this right at once. You know, I got the room in here. I got the room to where I can just tuck it away, and it'll be fine. Just like the 1211, you know, my plan is this spring and summer to get this thing going again. That's why you guys haven't seen any videos of the 1211, because the machine shop boarded out a little too big than 10 thousandths. It's 16 thousandths over, so I don't know. So I'm gonna have to buy another piston, or they're gonna have to board out for nothing. Either way, I'm gonna have to go bigger. So that's the plan this spring and summer, is to get back onto the 1211, so I have somewhat of a 2 tractors, show tractors, that I just have to keep in my shed all the time. So yeah, enough rambling on. Give this video a big thumbs up, and let me know down in the comments what color should I paint the intake. So thank you guys so much for watching, and One Man Shop is out.